What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Just got out of seeing a couple new films this week. Last night I was at the AMC North Park 15 in Dallas. Got out of seeing Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning at an early fan screening. And then, cool enough, got to actually get a glimpse and do a little fan meet and greet with Tom Cruise. Video is also on my channel of the initial part where Tom Cruise came out and greeted fans. That movie was directed by Christopher McQuarrie, as well as executive produced by Tom Cruise, and it's the culmination of the 8-film saga of the Mission Impossible series. Also included Haley Atwell and Simon Pegg. It was kind of akin to Avengers Endgame. I felt like the first half of the movie was more exposition heavy and a little bit heavy-handed with flashbacks and a lot of just extra content that maybe was conveniently being tied from past films together to make this amalgamation of what the story was. And I think once that got done and we got to kind of the third act and got the big culmination as well of these action sequences, I think that's when things started to thrive. We got those two well publicized underwater scene as well as the airplane stunt. Fantastic, just all around. I'm feeling for that first film a good 3.5 out of 5 rating for that. It still gives you what you paid for. You get the stunts, especially see them in IMAX. You get the full 190:1 aspect ratio for those third act scenes primarily, other than some switches. But 3.5 out of 5 was strong. I thought meeting Tom was cool. That was a cool addition. One of the biggest stars we have still in Hollywood. But it was good to see with a full crowd. Everybody was very enthusiastic about it. And then secondly, I got out of seeing today in Dolby Cinema here at AMC Clear Fork screening of Lilo and Stitch. That's the live action reimagining of the 2002 classic from Disney, starring Maya Kaluuya. I don't want to butcher the name, but it was really perfect casting of the girl, as well as her sister Nani, and the story of Stitch, same voice actor from the original for Stitch himself. But it was a cute little film. I think it was a little bit heavy-handed in some scenes and pushing certain family messages, which are universal. Maybe a bit long. I'd say probably about 15-20 minutes longer than the original, but it still kept the heart. And the 3 main casts were pretty delightful, and I thought that they did a good job of what they set out to do. So with Lilo and Stitch, I'm feeling a strong 3 out of 5. Still recommend to families, but it's maybe not the same level of care and mystique of the original. But that's the beginning of Memorial Day weekend. Saw the big openings this week. Good movies. I still think they both were written well. They were produced well. Really fun time. I think it's going to be a big week at the movies, and look back to the channel next week for more content. We're looking at probably Karate Kid next week, and then whatever else comes down the pipe. But thanks again, and check out the channel Art of the Film.